Hello and good evening. My name is Brenda Mailer with Sea Bright Spirit. Tonight I'm here to guide you through a nice, simple evening practice to help you wind down from your day and settle in for a good evening and a nice sleep. So tonight's practice, you might have blocks if they're available, or at least one block. If you have a bolster, gather that. If you'd like to have a blanket for the relaxation portion, please gather that as well. And then join me as we come down onto our belly. We're going to start in crocodile pose. So crocodile pose, you stack your forearms on top of one another and you rest your forehead on your forearms. If that's not comfortable, you can rest your forehead on your fists, or you can even grab a block. So let me show you as I come down to the mat here. So lying on your belly, let your feet separate from one another and your heels can fall inward or outward, whatever is most comfortable for your knees and hips. You rest your belly on the floor, and then as I said, just stack your forearms if that feels okay, and rest your forehead on the arms. If that doesn't feel okay, you can stack your fists, or you can grab a block at whatever height it feels best and rest your forehead there. And the goal here is to take 5, 6, 7 breaths, just allowing yourself to settle in to the flow of your breath. So take a few moments here now and just begin to watch yourself breathing. Feel as your belly presses a little bit into the floor as you inhale. And feel your body soften into the support of the floor as you exhale. Have the intention of letting go of your day. But also noticing how you are tonight. Observing what's present in the mind. And noticing how you feel in your body. Honor what's there. But allow yourself to soften, even slightly. After you feel yourself settling into your breath, into your body, bring your feet together. Grunt down a little bit through the legs and bring your hands beside your chest. Very slowly, very slightly, just inhale, lift the upper body just a little bit. Exhale, take it down. Let's do this 3 times. Inhaling up, doesn't have to be a big movement. Exhale, come down, letting the belly press to the floor, inhaling up, and exhaling, coming down. Now press your hands into the floor. Bring yourself up to tabletop. Roll the hips a little bit side to side. Just kind of wagging the tail a little bit. Still connecting with the breath. And then bring your tailbone and crown back into alignment. Take your right wrist and let's just circle the wrist around. Notice how you're feeling through that hand, down the arm, move both directions. And then place that hand on the floor. Take the other hand, do the same, circling the wrist around, moving both directions. And then placing that hand down. Take your right foot back and circle the ankle and just kind of open up space in the foot. Notice how it feels to kind of flex that foot around, moving both ways. And then bring that knee down and take the left foot back and do the same thing. Circle it around. Maybe spread the toes a little bit. And bring that knee down. Just do a couple of circles here, moving around the hips and shoulders. Having a little bit of movement with your breath. And noticing how you're feeling through the shoulders, through the hips. And then slowly switch directions. And just notice any different sensations, how your body feels. Good. And then just bring the hips back, bring the toes together, the knees apart a little bit. Walk the hands forward, rest the elbows on the floor, and come into a nice, easy child's pose. Again, you can also stack your fists or stack your forearms and rest your forehead here as well, just as long as your neck feels comfortable. Take a couple deep breaths. Then inhale, come all the way up. Bring the knees back underneath the hips. Just move through cat and cow a few times. So inhale at the tailbone and crown lift, stretching out the belly, engaging through the back, and then exhale, rounding gently through the back, draw the belly in, press the hands to the floor, just rounding through the back. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Let's do this a few more times. Follow your breath. One last time. Now I'll invite you into an option here. You can come back into child's pose, or if you want to do one little downward dog tonight, curl your toes under, lift your hips up, keep your knees a little bit bent, and just maybe walk the feet out a little bit, feeling a little lengthening through the backs of your legs. Take a few deep breaths here. Lengthening through the spine, through the hands and the tailbone, and then down the back of the legs. And then inhale, come forward. Same from if you're in child's pose. And bring yourself back all the way down to the floor. Now bring your arms out in front of you. We're just going to do a little quad stretch here. So bring your left foot towards your glute and just bring your right arm so that the forearm is right in front of you, kind of crossed right in front of you, supporting your upper body. And then take your hand around and just reach for that quad. Press the hips and the pelvis into the floor a little bit as you draw that foot towards you. So you're just getting a nice stretch through the front of the hip flexor and down that quad. Just hold here and breathe. Imagining that breath reaching all the way down into the leg. Nothing too forceful, just gently drawing it inward. Couple more breaths. And then as you inhale, slowly release the hand and take that foot nice and slowly down to the floor. Just kind of noticing how you feel through the knee. And let's do the other side. So bringing the left arm across in front to support the upper body. Draw the right foot in towards the glute. Grab for the foot. If you can't reach this, you can always grab a strap or a belt to wrap around the foot to help you draw the foot towards you. Ground down through the front of the pelvis, through the front of that leg, and then just breathe into it. And allow your body to find the space, moment by moment. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, slowly release the foot. Slowly take that leg back. Bring both feet up in the air for a moment and just roll the knees a little bit side to side. Just wagging the feet in the air. Good. All right, take the legs down. Let's roll over onto our backs. And as you come down here, bring your knees into your chest for a moment and just rock gently a little bit over the lower back. Good, and then bring the feet down to the floor. Just come into a nice easy movement of bridge pose. So feet are in alignment with the hips and the knees, fairly close underneath the hips. They don't have to be directly. Ground through the shoulders and the arms. Then as you inhale, lift the hips up into the air, pressing down through the feet, squeeze in the glutes, and then exhale, take the hips back down again. Now if you notice that your knees want to separate, you might grab a block and place it between your thighs. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. And just move with your breath here a few times, engaging a little bit through the back of the legs, the glutes, pressing down through the feet, exhale, coming down. Find your breath with the movement. Notice how your body feels. Let's do a couple more. If you feel like you want to hold for that couple more breaths, go for it. Or just move up and down. Good. And then take the block out if you were using a block. Let the arms come a little bit to the side. Now you're going to lift up your hips and shift them a little bit to the right. You can just roll the knees over to the left. And just let your body find a nice easy twist. Still grounding through the arms and the shoulders if possible. You might take your hand to your legs. And then just turn your awareness inward here and take a few deep breaths. Feel the belly expand as you inhale. And then notice your body soften as you exhale. You're really feeling that support of the floor beneath you. One more breath here. And then on your inhale, slowly bring your knees back to center. Bring your hips back into alignment and just feel the whole spine ground with the floor for a moment. Take a breath. And then on your inhale, lift up the hips, shift them a little bit to the left, and then let your knees roll over to the right. If you need some kind of support under the legs, make sure that you grab it. And you want to feel like your spine is kind of in alignment from the crown of your head down to your tailbones. You're not leaning off to the side too much with the spine. Breathe into the belly as you inhale and let the body find the twist as you exhale. Notice the awareness in your mind. If the mind is drifting, just come back to the breath, the sensations in your body. One more breath here. And then on your inhale, slowly bring your knees back up to center. Realign the spine. Good. Bring your arms back alongside your body. Take your right foot up into the air and just gently draw the leg towards you. You might take your hands to the back of the leg and just feel a nice lengthening down the back of that leg here. Maybe reaching through the heel just slightly, toes drawing towards your face. And then cross that heel over the left knee. So now you're creating a little window here through the thighs. And then you're going to draw the legs towards you. So a couple of options here. Make sure you keep your right foot flexed. You can hold onto the foot and the knee and draw the legs towards you. Or you can reach through and grab onto the back of the left leg. But make sure that your shoulders are somewhat relaxed here and you can feel your back grounding into the mat. And then just hold here for a few breaths. Notice the sensations in the back of your right hip. Here, a couple more breaths. On your inhale, slowly take the left foot down, reach the right leg up, lengthen through that leg, and take it all the way down to the floor. And just relax it there for a moment. And then bring that foot flat. Let's do the other side. Take the left foot up in the air, so you're just drawing it gently towards you. Just reach a little bit through the heel. Notice the sensations down the back of the leg. Take a few deep breaths. And then as you're ready, take that ankle over the right knee. Create that window with your thighs. Flex the left foot. And then draw the legs towards you in whichever way works best for you. And then noticing the awareness in the back of the left hip. Breathe deeply here. Again, you're not forcing the legs towards you. You're just encouraging them and letting the body find spaciousness and openness in the hip as it's ready for it. You even close your eyes and really draw your awareness inside. One more breath here. And then dropping that right foot down, taking the left leg up, lengthening through that leg and taking it all the way down to the floor. You might notice the warmth in the front of the hip as you relax that leg. And then bring the foot flat once again. Good. Now, one more thing that we're going to do here before we go into relaxation. We're going to come into what's called legs up the wall, but we're going to do it without a wall. So a couple of options. You can grab one of your blocks and place it underneath your hips. Make sure it's not on the spine, okay? If you have a bolster, you can also use the bolster. It's a little bit softer on the hips, okay? I'm going to use the bolster. And so again, you just rest your hips right on top of the bolster. So your hips are a little bit lifted, and then it's easier with the hips lifted to take the legs up into the air. Down just a little bit here. Good. And then we'll lift the hips up, or lift the legs up, and then just balance the legs over top of your hips. So just kind of finding that sweet spot where they don't feel like they're going to fall, they don't feel like they're coming over top of your face. It's just this nice, sweet spot. If you have a strap, you can always grab the strap to help hold the legs up in the air. And then just rest here for a few breaths. Turn your awareness inward, close your eyes. And just notice the sensation in your legs. Observe your thoughts. Keep coming back into the body, into your breath. Just receiving the restoration of this pose. Nice deep breaths, easy and smooth. Couple more breaths. And slowly bend the knees, draw the knees into your chest. Take the feet down to the floor. Remove the block, or if you have a bolster, you might just slide it down as we move into Shavasana, relaxation. Let your feet and hands separate from the body a little bit, take up a little bit of space. If you have a blanket, you might want to grab that. Just to settle in here for a few moments of ease, relaxation, and inner peace. Adjust your body so that you feel comfortable and settled. The physical body not distracted or disturbed by anything. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. As you relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, the hips, the arms, the legs. And just begin to watch your body breathe. Feel the sensation of your breath. Relax the eyebrows, let the eyes feel heavy. Relax your tongue and your jaw away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the neck and let the whole head feel heavier against the floor. Feel the shoulder blades grounding beneath you. The shoulders relaxed. The arms relaxed through the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Feel the arms heavy against the floor. Notice the sensation in the palm of the hands. And then bring your awareness back through the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, and into the center of your chest. Feel the breath expanding and contracting through the center of the chest. Each exhale, relaxing the upper body even more. Now bring your awareness down into your abdomen. Feel the belly expanding gently as you breathe in, softening as you breathe out. Relaxing your physical body with each breath. And dropping your awareness down into your pelvis. Feel your sacrum, your tailbone resting on the floor, the hips effortless, the hip joints at ease. Dropping your awareness down through your legs, into your knees, your lower legs, ankles, your heels resting on the floor. Relaxing your feet and your toes. Notice your awareness at the bottoms of your feet. Now here, noticing your breath. Feel your breath filling your entire body with each inhale. Each exhale emptying, cleansing the body, releasing stress, creating ease, surrendering into the moment. Follow the flow of your whole body breathing. And then notice how you're feeling. What's present in this moment? Sensation, emotion, noticing your thoughts. And accepting exactly as you are. And slowly begin to reawaken your body, wiggling your toes, your fingers, and taking a deep breath. And then rolling over onto one side, supporting your head as you find your way onto your side. Taking a breath here, feeling this gentle transition, noticing how you're feeling. And then slowly making your way back up to your seat. Grabbing your bolster if you have one to sit comfortably. And we'll just turn our awareness inward a little bit in a mindful way, seated in meditation for a moment. So rest your hands on your thighs, find a comfortable seat. Transition to a chair if you'd like. Eyes closed or gaze downward. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then just let the breath flow naturally through the nose. Observing your present moment through your inner landscape. Notice the sensation of your body Any awareness in the mind, let the thoughts come and go without attachment or judgment. Just be with yourself right here, right now. And then slowly bring your hands into your heart. You can stay here in this restful, alert, and calm state for as long as you like. But be sure to take a moment of gratitude for taking this time for yourself this evening, nurturing yourself, caring for your body, your mind, and your spirit. And when you're ready, rub your palms together. Feel a little warmth in your palms and place them over your eyes. Take a moment here as you open your eyes into the warmth of your palms. And then slowly wash your face. And bring your hands back into your heart. Thanking mind, body, and spirit for this practice, and I thank you for sharing yours. Namaste. My hope is that you feel calm, restful, and ready for a deep sleep. Have a beautiful evening.